friends, welcome back. Today we're gonna read Jabari Jumps. I'm gonna read this part right over here. It's an inscription, it's a dedication. It says, to Larkin, who is already a great jumper, and to her big brother Rowan, who uses his bravery every day. So before we read Jabari Jumps, anybody have any predictions about what this story will be about? Where will Jabari be jumping? Why do we think this is a story about bravery? For a second before we get started. Jabari Jumps. I'm jumping off the diving board today, Jabari told his dad. Really? Said his dad. Jabari, how do you think he's feeling? Looks like he's feeling pretty happy and excited, but Dad, maybe a little surprised, not so sure. Really? Said his dad. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary, but Jabari had finished his swimming lessons and passed his swim test, and now he was ready to jump. I'm a great jumper, said Jabari, so I'm not scared at all. Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. They walked all the way out to the end of the board, as big as tiny bugs. Why do you think that the kids walking out on the diving board look so tiny, look like tiny bugs? Taking a look at the picture, if I was standing here, if I was Jabari, I have to look so far away at that diving board. It almost looks like it's so small because it's so far and so high. He's watching the kids. They stood on the edge. They spread their arms and bent their knees and sprang up, up, up. And then they dove down, down, down. Splash. Looks easy, Jabari said. But when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. Take a second to think. Why do you think the author wants us to know, not just with the picture, but with the words that Jabari was squeezing tight to his dad's hand? What do you think? Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder. He looked up. You can go before me if you want, he told the kids behind him. I need to think about what kind of special jump I'm gonna do. Right to the back of the line, Jabari thought and thought. How do you think Jabari's feeling? As he looks up, 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 and he's getting ready to jump. What do you think? Jabari started to climb up and up. This ladder is very tall, he thought. Are you okay? Called his dad. I'm just a little tired, said Jabari. Maybe you should climb down and take a tiny rest, said his dad. A tiny rest sounded like a good idea. Do you think Jabari's feeling tired? When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. I forgot to do my stretches, he said to his dad. Stretching is very important, said his dad. Let's take a look at the stretches Jabari's doing. You want to stand up for a second and stretch with us? Looks like he's gonna bend over to the side and back up. Looks like he's going to touch his toes, reach up high. And if you sit back down, you can also reach forward and touch your toes. Or do any stretch you like right now to get some wiggles out and maybe get ready to have courage to keep on going. I think tomorrow might be a better day for jumping, Jabari said. They looked up at the diving board together. It's okay to feel a little scared, said his dad. Sometimes if I feel a little scared, I take a deep breath and tell myself I am ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary and feels a little like a surprise. Jabari loved surprises. Let's help Jabari. Jabari took a deep breath and felt it fill his body from the ends of his hair right down to the tips of his toes. Can we take a deep breath with Jabari? Jabari looked up. He began to climb. Up and up and up and up until he got to the top. Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end of the board. What do you think, friends? Do you think he's gonna do it? Do you think he's gonna get there? His toes curled around the rough edge. Jabari looked out as far as he could see. He felt like he was ready. "I love surprises," he whispered. Seems like he's remembering what his dad told him, to think of being scared as almost just getting ready for a surprise, because he's not really sure what's gonna happen. But he's thinking, "I love surprises, and maybe I'm ready." He took a deep breath and spread his arms and bent his knees. Then he sprang up off the board, flying. If anybody's ever jumped off the diving board before, or even off the side of the pool, it kind of feels like you're flying for a little bit. Jabari hit the water with a splash. Down, down, down he went. And then right back up. Whoosh. "Jabari, you did it," said his dad. "I did it," said Jabari. "I'm a great jumper." "And you know what?" "What?" said his dad. Surprise double backflip is next. That Jabari is gonna try something new again. Trying something new takes a lot of courage and bravery, but it seems like surprises are something that are making Jabari feel really happy, really good, and he made his big jump. The end. Thanks for joining me, friends. And grown-ups, if you're watching, please check out elemenoplay.com so that you can join our Read and Play Book Club subscription, where we bring books to life like this and through lots of other kinds of play to nurture your child's development. See you next time.